Alrighty, hello and welcome to the very first series that we have for Beer League Season 13 in the Stout League, formerly known as Beer League Fearless. We've got quite the interesting matchup going on in this game, as we've got Rock taking on Forfeit at 15. I don't know. I think it should be a pretty good matchup, just heading into all of this. We've got mid lane is going to be the most interesting, and I think bot lane could get, in the words of the Piss Boys, it could get a little spicy. Top lane, Feedrin, Mr. Cookie, YT, as well as Lynch Draco. Lynch Draco's known for, well, he's known for tilting a little bit, but he's also known for having some pretty good micro gameplay. His macro could use some work. Mr. Cookie YT, haven't seen them play in a while, but they're always a quality, player, top laner, whatever. Jungle should be pretty interesting. We got Lil Ducky taking on Sawdude. Sawdude is now officially a 3-point player. I think he might have been last season as well. Taking on Lil Ducky, who's at 4. Sawdude, some people say that he's elevated. His points are inflated, not elevated, due to maybe those around him. So with him being on a team with less veteran leadership, we'll like to see how he adjusts to that gameplay. Lil Ducky, couldn't tell you much, but he's got a heck of a mid and bot lane to play around. He's got Window Licker, Parzival as his mid laner, so with a name like Window Licker, he's got to be good. Or, just about good. I don't know. And who else we got in here? We've got Benson for Team Rock. He's rock solid. Loves to play some Zoe, some Fizz, and anything else that you've got in. One team was ready, but we're not going to get started right away. In the bot lane, we've got Styx and Estoc for the side. Forfeit at 15. Their bot lane is a total cost of 8 points. Could be higher if my math is wrong. It's a total of 9 points against just a total of 5 points in the bot lane for Rock. So we'll see if the points come out ahead or if the bot for Rock is solid enough. We're just waiting on the draft link to come through. I am going to be trying a few different graphics tonight that are a little bit different than we had last season. So we might have some growing pains, but we're just going to have to do that. And we're going to have to be okay. So let's get on into draft in just a moment. And while we wait, oh my goodness, we're making Styx captain. That's a big mistake. While we wait, I'm going to play some of that Beer League music that everybody loves, and none of that lo-fi stuff that Slam Red Jack plays. Here we go, Zoe ban, Azir ban, as expected. Turn this down just a little bit. Not that it's that loud, but it's kind of loud. Nautilus and Lulu bands coming through. I'm not sure if Anime is actually going to be playing support this game or not, and if it is Moonlight, the Lulu makes sense for a ban. Oriana, possible ban coming through. Really great in team fights, and Benson knows how to play that. Can't believe he called out the #1 ending Morgana player like that. I mean, I just played a Morgana game maybe an hour and a half ago. I got a dub, so it really can't be that hard. Braum is going to be the final ban, so 2 bans going mid, or 4 bans going support, 2 going mid, and Gallo is going to be picked up first for Forfeit at 15. Really strong mid laner right now, and can really help out in your team fights. Get a lot of spacing and peeling for your squad as well. Some pretty darn good engage. So I like to see that from Forfeit at 15. Okay, Anime. Thank you for the inside scoop. We appreciate it. I'm glad that you're working hard as our analyst for us. And Samir going to be getting picked up for her Depravity, one of their favorite champions in the game. So I think it got let through on purpose. I think they might have some plans to slow it down a little bit. And I'm not sure if Moonlight has many crowd control supports, so I'm going to be intrigued to see what they decide to choose here. The Amumu most likely going to be going into the jungle. I don't think I've seen Moonlight play Amumu support in my life, but I could be wrong. And oh, am I going to cast like Trevor or like somebody that knows champions' names? We're going to have Talia in the jungle. Potentially mid lane as well. Galio could be flex top or even support potentially, but usually not the case. Ooh, I like the Xayah coming in the bot lane for sticks. Can get windwalled, but really that's not that big of a deal. If you don't have the pullback on your ult, you can use it for safety. And I'm not sure. I think I could see support being picked here, but also Benson taking a mid laner. If he knows he has something that he likes to see. I think that can make sense, but instead we are going to get the Nami, who does have some good crowd control and can help out the Samira for laning. And does have a great wombo with the rest of the team for team fighting, so really like that pick here. Sion gonna get banned away. Someone was saying in the pregame chat that they were gonna play mid lane. Maybe that was actually Benson's. Maybe it was a self-ban by his captain saying, no, you're not gonna be playing that today. Yo-ho, it's Richie. Thanks for joining. Twisted Fate ban coming through makes sense. A whole lot of Beer League does love their Twisted Fate. I think it has been creeping back up in popularity. I don't see it in my low elo games. And I'm glad, because it's boring. It's really annoying in Arena. Even though this is not Arena, it does have that same feeling because people are try-harding. I know. I don't know why. It's just Beer League, but sometimes you get the tryhards to pop on out. Alright, it's less popular at the moment. It was really popular for a while. Ooh! Alright, we're gonna get Syndra in the mid lane. So some disengage for whenever Galio does come in, just knock him back. Syndra I don't know. See, you're saying all these champs are OP. I don't see them in Plat 2. Xin Zhao, pretty strong jungler at the moment, I'd like to say. Does get picked in pro play. That's the only reason why I think it's strong. I think it's mainly going to be good against this. I don't even know what, because I feel like a lot of Rock just wants to go in and fight. Especially the Samira. But it will help delay some of her stacking on her passive. And Garen gonna be picked up in the top lane. Lynch Draco, that's one of his favorite champions. Samir Nami is going to be a combo today. That's for sure. And last pick for the draft. Who is it going to be? In the top lane. What do we like into Garen? What's Nathan thinking? What is he not going to go crazy? While playing Doctor. I need a Doctor. Give me the Mundo. Lock it in. Alrighty. Now, hopefully, we can try and see something new that I've got cooked up. Mid-bathroom debuff. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I should probably actually do this part that I have to do. Create a match.
I'm here to help out.
Oh, you're here to help out, Mr. Bunnycoo. Is that you?
Yep.
Alright, fantastical. Let me do this. Let me do this. I guess I have to share my screen. How have you been, Bunnycoo? It's been a while.
Been good, been busy.
That's good. That's
I had
good.
my final semester of college last half of the year, so that's why I was so busy then.
Yeah. There you go. You're getting some crowns in the chat from Rihi. I'm glad to have you back, whether it's just, a one-time thing or forever. Cause, you do provide a lot to the league. I think you have some pretty good memes that you just throw in the Discord chat every once in a while. And I know that everybody loved your podcast. Not saying that you have to bring it back, but lots of people were a big fan of your podcast.
It would be tough. I got a full-time job now, so I don't know.
That's fair. What? Never mind. I won't ask for your full-time job because that might be a little bit too much. But if you do, I don't know if you have the Twitch stream up or not, but I'm trying to work.
This overlay looks fantastic.
Yeah. So I have an app, so it's obviously not on me because I don't know how a code works. But it's pretty darn nice. Although I do have to switch what side the teams are on. And there you go. Oh, what is the full-time job and the address of your home, Bunny? If you'd like to disclose that for Richie. I think he wants to get you like a gift for your job.
Yeah. So the address is 6969 Cool Street in Weedsport, New York.
Ooh. Okay, Richie, make sure you write that down. Nah, glad to have you back. Glad to have a co-caster because it makes everything a lot easier on my part, and you obviously know that from streaming for almost the whole season by yourself as well.
It's it's hard to sometimes fill the entire time with talking.
That it is, especially during draft, and then like if you have any text messages on the side, you're like, I'm gonna focus on the text message because draft is just draft. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Although the funny thing about casting is it's always when you find something to say that the players decide it's now time to fight. And so you have to talk about that instead. And then you forget what you're going to talk about. These players, man.
That is true. So Richie, the stats that are getting pulled in for this come from u.gg, I believe. For pick ban.
Oh, it's like the same. I didn't even notice that it's like the same, like kind of like it looks like a lot like just like the official broadcasts.
Mm-hmm.
With,
It is pretty nice. They did just have a recent update to this because before I had it as blue side and like gold side. So the red was gold, but I can't adjust anything right now.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember seeing something like this before, and I think I tried using it. for my university stuff, but it was like right when Vanguard came out, so a lot of it broke.
Yeah. So this one, it's called League Broadcast. Unfortunately, after every patch, it breaks for like a day or two.
Mm.
So I can't use it on patch days or right after, but they just released this and try to update it, so I think they're going to do their best to try and get it updated as quickly as possible. Which is really nice, because I love how it looks, and the in-game stuff is even better that they included. So just cross my fingers that it doesn't kick us out.
Yeah, this one is a fork of a project that was used on Red Bull League of its own.
Oh, look at that.
Super
Something even Blippo
professional.
would be proud of.
The Whippo wouldn't be proud of how many women champions are in this game.
Well, it all depends, you know. It's the middle of the month. Might be okay. Well, this will be a test, you know. We will see. All right, so the blue bar at the top, that is the lock-in phase. So once that closes, then we'll have a nice bar at the top for the countdown timer.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask if we're testing the live spectating or not.
I am not. At least I
Not
hope
gonna
I'm
risk it.
not. No, because I tried to spectate a game earlier today, and every time that I got into the game, it kicked me right out whenever I was trying to use this overlay. So, the game plan is to not have that happen. But if it does, troubleshooting was just close out the league broadcast and then reopen it once the game starts up.
I'm already concerned because doesn't it usually show up? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now there's the countdown. Okay.
Yeah. I was concerned too. But, you know, the 18 viewers that we have, they don't need to know that.
Yeah.
So, new job, you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Make good money. I'm doing IT stuff.
Okay.
So help desk and networking stuff.
Nice. Very nice. We kind of need a help desk in beer league, so you know, there's lots of questions coming through, especially whenever
My
we
fa-
first started the site. So
yeah, well, my favorite part of the job is when somebody comes into my office and I tell them to don't talk to me and make a ticket instead. So
that's true corporate world. You know, that way nothing will get lost, and then that way you also don't have to talk to anyone. So I think that's
yeah.
the real bonus. Alright. Do I have that over there? That over there? Minute
So
and
how are
a
you feeling about these comps?
um.
Who are you thinking's got the
See,
better sort of situation here?
so I don't know because now I'm like, who's playing bot lane? But I think it might be a Talia support, where I didn't even think about this yet, or mid, like, because Talia might be going support to stop the Samira dash, is my potential thought. Um, but I feel like Galio could also be a really good support here, which does not help you at all with your question. Um, I don't know. I feel like forfeit at 15, they might just have the edge in the hands. So I might go with them over Rock. Rock is a little bit of a shaky team. We'll say game one. I think forfeit at 15, not necessarily because of comp, but just because of hands. I think we can take them.
I mean, I was leaning towards FF15 as well, just because of the comp. I like Xin Zhao, I think is pretty good. Garen is like, I think he's like okay at least, like at the very least okay, and I feel like he's like hard to kind of execute badly. Like, I like to play Garen top sometimes just because even if I'm playing poorly, I can just sit behind my tower and use my free passive Warmogs. So, it's just like always relatively all right. Oh, wow, look at that animation. Wow,
I
that was
know.
so cool.
So cool. Now this is where I hope and pray that it works.
Yeah.
But if it
But
doesn't,
also on top of the Garen and Zhao, the Talia is really good at kind of denying the main source of engage for the enemy team. Because if a Mumu goes in and it gets stunned by that E from Talia, then Mumu can't follow up with the R instantly. So
that is true. Alright, so we do have some things that I want to look at. I think if I were you, unfortunately, I can do this, I think, and that won't get in the way of the broadcast itself. Just to see that stuff.
it does show up a little bit. I mean, I can just look at the broadcast for that stat stuff if I need to.
Okay.
If you want to hide that,
And
'cause
then,
it's
yeah.
like very slightly there.
Do runes pop up or do they get rid of that? So runes got taken care of for this set, but I've got some fun things that we can use a little bit later on. Once the game starts rolling a bit.
When are we gonna get integrated with that new LoL esports overlay?
Not anytime
Now that
soon.
you've done this is the next.
That's the next step. If we got that, that'd be wild. I mean, this even tells us when minions spawn, so.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that. We've got the team logos up at the top. So. You guys can gamble. I don't have the ability to make a poll on Streamlabs, but if anyone else wants to, feel free. Both junglers just going to start opposite sides from one another. Interesting to see the Xinjiao play toward top, but maybe he just likes that clear a little bit better. And I like Amumu trying to go down bot lane, get your bot lane ahead as soon as he can. See, the thing that I have to do is now I have to look at the overlay on OBS as well, or Streamlabs. Just because.
Oh.
I don't have anything there, but that's okay.
You just gotta get more monitors and do the like full screen stream preview thing.
Yeah, I do have that sometimes, but that's too much for me. I do have 3 monitors though. One's just for work, and I don't feel like unplugging that. One thing that I didn't say yet, and I just noticed this, is Galio is the support. Talia mid, so there's that. I do like Galio with Azaya just because he can get in, get the initial knock up, and then you can get taunts and root. Just the CC chain from the Azaya as well would be really nice.
Yeah, I do really like the Galio, especially in the support role. I don't like it that much mid. I think it's just a personal thing. I think it's actually good mid, but whatever. I'm bad at it. But I just love Galio as a tank. He's really impactful in fights.
He is. I do. Like, he can honestly just get into a fight right away, whether it's by ult, whether it's an E into a taunt. He does have it all. Amumu's a little bit further ahead on the clear, just wrapping up the pot crab right now. Good bubble coming in from Moonlight. Unfortunately, Herd Prevagen can take a turret shot. Gonna have to flash out, use barrier, but they will get first blood onto the Galio. Gonna go right back in. Flash coming in from Styx. And Moonlight's gonna get kill number 2.
Ooh, that trade back and forth. The Galio having that initial engage there, but Nami bubble turned things around, allowing that Samira to get those 2 kills. But Xayah, good flashes, good E positioning. Manages to trade one back. It's impressive.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. I'm glad. I thought after taking that 1 tower shot, that might have put everything back into Forfeit 15's way. But I guess I forgot about Nami healing and just being a great champion. Got Sawdude looking protect his Mundo on this push-in. Oh, what was that, Sawdude? He hits these bandage tosses. And
Ooh.
it's an easy kill. Oh, he doesn't flash out. Oh, is it execute?
It's execute though, right?
Yeah, execute. Whew. All right, so that's Feats of Warfare going down.
Yeah.
Third of the way there. Xin Zhao gonna be working on the dragon, as his counterpart is 6 feet under. Alright, now let's try and look at some fancy stuff here. Damage delp tab, because we haven't had this before.
Ooh.
Mundo's leading the way at 2k. Garen's right there next to him. Makes sense. Top laners have just been fighting the whole time.
Yeah, top's always just cheating on that stat.
Yeah. But we'll
especially
get
these two characters, they're just healing everything back up.
yeah. I like how Awesomenator has dealt 0. Sawdude has a kill and he's only dealt 41 damage. And Herd Depravity, Samira gonna be going right in for a kill. Can I get one? Can she make it 2? Why are we going top lane, League of Legends? I have to go down here, see if Sawdude can go. 2 deaths.
Surely this is an easy one.
Easy peasy. Alright, the bot lane for Rock looking pretty darn solid. I didn't think it was going to go this way for them, not going to lie. But I believe Her Depravity and Moonlight do play a lot of games together, so maybe they do have that synergy down, and it seems to be working out pretty well for them.
Yeah, Fed Samira can definitely be dangerous, but against Galio, Talia, it's going to be... could just get shut down late game.
Yeah, there's a lot of crowd control on the side of Forfeit 15. Like, everyone's got some kind of crowd control if we're including silences, and Mundo's gonna not get Demacia. Gonna press his Doctor button and live to tell the tale. Another gank coming in from Sawdude. Does he hit the Q? Flash coming in by Garen. All coming down. Curse of the Sad Mummy, and the Mummy lives. As does Mundo. My goodness. Alright, this is not going at all how I thought it was going to. Jackospar, not currently, no. Sorry. Other than just getting rid of it, but like there's honestly nothing happening below the overlay. So that's the only reason why I have it up that high. Alright, we're finally going to get a kill in the mid lane. Benson uses Unleash Power. Gets a nice solo bolo, and 7-1. Rock's up by 3k at 8 minutes. My prediction's not going how I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, I don't know, like FF15. Ooh, the flash over to finish him off. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting play. I think Sawdude got a little bit too big for his britches, and obviously paid the price. But I didn't think the Xin Zhao ult would knock a blue buff over the wall. Did not know it had that power.
Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, wow. It's just an interaction I never really realized until recently. I saw it in an LCS game or LTA game
Oh, jeez.
where the Jinzhou like knocked a player over the wall
Okay. Can't believe
into
you
his
called it
team, I think.
LCS. How
No,
dare
I'm
you?
sorry.
No, LTA's not very exciting league to watch. I mean, like, they do have some good games, but, like, the rebrand was not a great idea. Like, once we go to the Champagne League, we're not going to have many viewers, I don't think. But you never know. Because as long as we get top lane gameplay like this, with two meatballs just meatballing one another.
Who can resist this?
I know. Mundo pops the ultimate. And not going to be able to get the demolish proc. Garen does have teleport, Mundo has teleport, and they both have stupid passives where they just heal like it's nothing. Let's see, we've got Dragon coming up in 5 seconds. Looks like Window Liquor did have the push in mid lane. So FF15 should have the edge on this Dragon, but we will see. Summoner's up for everybody in the bot half of the map. Awesomenator, I thought he was going to be caught out, but Direct-to-Cam didn't want to go to it. Instead, Garen going to spin to win onto the Mundo. Demasia's strike not going to come down.
Yeah, it looks like FF15 might just have to give the Dragon because whilst they did have sort of a bit of a control advantage there, Rock does still have the gold advantage in the bot lane, so it'll be hard for them to do something unless they could find a solid engage onto a mispositioned Samira.
Agreed. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that the Amumu hasn't really been going bot lane at all. Like, I don't know why we aren't just getting this lane turbo fed. Or even just like playing through it to just get a gank and then move on toward that dragon. But they do have the item lead, like you said, because they do have the gold lead in mid lane as well. So hopefully we can see something from Rock coming right now. But Amumu might be getting caught out. He's getting all waddled away. Teleport going top lane by Garen. Gonna try and get the solo bolo here? No. Mundo's ult back up, and we should be finally having a fight over this dragon pit. Zoom out a little bit, make sure we can see.
Honestly, I would hope there's not much of a fight here. I feel like it's just going to be... I feel like it would have been not worth it. It would have been forcing too much and giving away gold just for first drag.
Yeah.
Or is it second drag? Second drag.
That was second dragon of the game. But, I mean, looking at the damage charts, this is... I don't know if I've ever seen a game like this in a long time, where just every single champion on the red side is just out-damaging their counterpart on the blue.
Yeah, not by too
Oh, that is
much.
gold. My bad. Good call,
Oh.
Eric29. Oh, way to defeat my point. Anywho, back to the previous point. I don't think I've ever seen everyone on one team have more total gold than their counterpart.
I think I see that kind of often.
All right, well,
that would.
all right,
that
all
what
right.
happens.
Let's see. Are we gonna get a team fight here? Because then I can pop up this graphic. Ooh, redemption coming through. Who's in the area? Nami in the area.
Benson coming to join and the Galio ult following up, helping Awesomenator survive.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. How much health does he have left? 88 health. It was much lower at that moment. Flash from Mr. Cookie. And down goes Mundo.
Garen's such a goofy guy.
He's a silly guy. What is he doing right now?
Ooh, the barrier.
Oh, barrier OP. I'm sorry. Alright, Mr. Cookie getting first tower of the game. So it will come down to one objective for Rock or two jungle monsters. Oh, missed Styx! Great play by Styx to avoid the tower shot. Heal coming through by the Nami, so Nami might be in some trouble right here.
Ooh.
Sadu misses the Q, but he gets the second one onto S-Stock. S-Stock's gonna fall. Great play by Sadu, way to be in the right spot at the right time. And
Yeah, the Galio went in as the exact same second that Zaya had to flash away.
yeah, a little unfortunate. And with that kill, yes, it was a great play, but it looks like Herald should be dropping over to FF15. Alright, so next jungle objective coming up 2 minutes will be for feats. Are you a big fan of the upgraded shoes, or is that just a little bonus if you get it?
It's kind of just been something I buy when I am not focused on getting an item. Like if I feel like the next item that I'm building isn't something that is like a win condition, and I have an extra 500 gold for the upgraded boots, then I'll get them. Sometimes the boots are the win condition, like if the enemy team's full AD and I can get the upgraded armor boots, you know, that's good. But they're just alright.
Yeah. It's fair. And Curse of the Sat Mummy gonna go down. Mr. Cookie YT gonna fall again for the third time today. Yeah, I don't know. I am a fan of boots. I usually don't upgrade them. Unless, like you said, like I either just have a random extra 500. But usually I like to have 1 or 2 items. Nami all coming through. Not sure how Samira went backwards on her dash unless someone was right on top of her. Flash.
Well,
gonna come through.
okay.
And we're gonna get one because we do have Collector. But Samir should be in a lot of trouble here. Xin Zhao's doing a great job of holding the wave. And here we go. Styx gonna get the kill, but now Awesome Nader.
Problematic situation. Okay, just flashing out.
Ooh, all the teleports coming in. Dragon is up in 16 seconds. I might have to turn off the overlay for this part right now. Just because I do think we are going to be having a nice little team fight coming up soon. Oh, interesting. Not sure why it's showing. Oh, that's how much. That's for something.
Opponent's health is giving.
Yeah, I think. Awesomenator, you're gonna be living. Moonlight gonna fall. Sawdude gonna be going down as well. This is the fight that forfeit 15 needed, but Samira not able to collect
silence right at the start of the ult.
anybody. Awesomenator does go down, but no jungle for either team.
I didn't even think about that. I thought about, you know, Xin Zhao has the knockup, Talia has the E and also a knockup, and then, you know, Galio, Zaya obviously have their CCs. I didn't even think about the fact that Garen's silence just cancels the ult.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to have. Once like you blow all of your CC in the first place, and then Garen's just like, no, you shouldn't have said that. And just like that, kills are 9 to 11. And the gold lead is only, what, 1.7k? I believe, if my math is correct. Never forget, that's correct, Eric. And I don't know, the gold graph, it is moving. It is creeping toward FF15, but it's still definitely Rock's game in the gold lead. Gold department. But I don't know, Samir items.
They have the gold lead.
Yeah.
they have the gold lead for now, but I think after that fight, we just saw the FF15's comp, like we were predicting in the early game, is very strong, and it's doing a great job of shutting down where most of Rock's gold is, or at least most of their strength is, in that Samira.
Right, like the Syndra, she is strong, but like she only has 1 kill on her. She's at 2 items, which yes, it's good, and almost gets the solo bolo with the assistance from the turret, but Talia is able to get out of that fight. I don't know, I think Syndra's strong, but she's really didn't make too much of a mark. Yes, she probably got a good bit of damage down in that last fight, but it's not enough to make the difference and swing everything in Rock's favor. And Mundo might be caught out. He's in between 4 members of FF15. But Xin Zhao and Galio just didn't really care about it. And maybe... Oh boy, Namial gonna come through, gonna miss out on the Garen. Garen's gonna flash into it at the end though. Galio's gonna ult in, get a knock up onto 3. Xin Zhao gonna use his Crescent Guard, whatever the heck it's called. Knock out a few members. Samira is down. Sawdude is down. Awesomenator close to fallen. And just like
Even
that.
with such a poor start to the fight, FF15 pulls it back.
Benson getting the kill on to Moonlicker, but Awesomenator is going to clean it up with the help of Styx, and this should be Adacon.
Oh, that's beautiful, and I love Adacon. Out of feats and Adacon's crazy. This new Adacon, where it's like you just like get more adaptive force in like every takedown or whatever. It's crazy.
It is pretty nice. I didn't even know that was a thing because I can't read. But no, that team fight right there, I feel like that shouldn't have gone the way that it did. Just because of the gold lead that's no longer in place. I'm also not sure if Samira did have her Infinity Edge at that point or not. I know in the previous fight she was still a little bit short. So that might have been a difference, but I think just the crowd control that forfeit brings is just so much lockdown that, you know, Rock can't really can't really do that much. It's a little disappointing, but I'm not really sure how they get back in it other than a pick on somebody. But in that instance, like, they had a pick on Garen, essentially. But the ults coming through from Galio are a nice little saving grace button.
Yeah, I think FF15's it's just too much. It's too much CC after they spent so much on Garen, and just kind of didn't mean anything because they just had so much more CC to follow it up with.
All right, Curse of the Sad Mummy going to be coming through. Galio ult going to be dropping as well, so that's 2 or maybe 3 ults coming through. For the side of Forfeit 15, we do have Dragon coming up in 30, teleport coming through by the Mundo into mid lane. Talia's going to rock wall her way there. Stun's coming through, and who's going to fall down? Styx is falling. Awesomenator going to be hunted down by the Mundo. And Garen is going to run like a coward. And I really don't know how that fight ended differently than the previous 2 fights that we've had. I feel like everything went the same way.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about... I feel like Saya is a lot of FF15's damage, especially because of needing to be able to kill Mundo.
Mm-hmm.
And Amumu.
Yeah.
So I feel like she just got picked out a little early, and
yeah, I guess if people can get onto her, she's kind of just done for. I mean, she does have the ult to help her out a little bit. But I guess without having Talia there, who does provide a lot of crowd control that makes the engage from the Amumu pretty much impossible. Is going to make the peel a little bit more difficult, but I don't know. Maybe it was just Awesomenator going in for the fight on Samir to try and get that little pick out. Alright, 1 damage on this turret.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for the Zai, because even with that self-peel, the self-peel is not great against 2 bandage tosses.
That is true. You can hope that... I mean, and with that, like, even if she does use her ultimate to just self-peel, there's a chance that the bandage toss hits someone behind her, and then the Amumu just uses the Curse of the Sad Mummy to ult her once she lands. And I mean, looking at the damage, the Samir really hasn't done that much in these recent team fights compared to, you know, the Xayah and the Talia. So, not looking too good for her in the early first pick. I mean, like, it was great in lane, and I still don't think it's a bad pick. I just think that, unfortunately, the other team's team comp just makes it a nightmare for her.
I didn't even notice we have a Sunfire on a Mumu.
Oh. Oh no, where's Samurai Jack? He's got to feel it in his bones right now. Oh, now I gotta see how much damage has it done. 211 damage. That's less than the Warmogs for Richie is dealt. That is the total damage, Eric, 29.
That's crazy. So it was 211? What?
Yeah, 211 total damage. So 31 shows... So Eric, on the HUD, the 31 is the dot damage. But 211 is the total damage dealt. And Mundo is gonna find some evil friends. But while this is happening, there's also some fight for some vision going down the top half of the map. Ooh, great flash away from Parzival, making sure that he doesn't fall, but Garen might be in some trouble. Maybe it's a little bait. Nami cannot time the tidal wave, the bubble fast enough. And Sawdude went way too deep, got silenced, got killed, and no dragon available, or no jungle available for the side of Rock right now.
Not liking the look of things right now, but Garen can heal up pretty quick. Awesomenator can clear a camp to just get his health bar back. So it's still pretty FF15 sided, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon is spawning in 15 seconds. Both junglers are going to be back on the map for it. Looks like both teams are going to be getting resets as well. Get maybe some final completions of your items. Get some wards, or maybe just 2 wards by one jungle and support on both sides. I don't know, I hope Talia finished up an item right here as well, or got a nice chunk done. But I don't know, I'm surprised that Rock hasn't gotten this mid lane turret down. They've really only done anything in the top lane just like that. Moonlight gonna get Demacia, still gonna live. Curse of the Sad Mummy gonna go down onto 3 members. And Sawdude's gonna go down as well. Lynch Draco also going down. This should be a nice, easy dragon. for FF15. And looks like they should make their way over to Baron. Could catch this mid wave if they wanted. Garen could just spin on it, but
I think they've got a relatively safe Baron here. I mean, they have a lot of damage. The enemy team's only just now coming up.
yeah.
So I think FF15 is gonna have a pretty safe secure.
Yep. Nice and easy. Just like they always wanted it. You know, at the start of this game, I thought it was going to be FF15 actually forfeiting at 15. And maybe that's part of their team name, but they've really, I don't know, these past, what, 12 minutes have put the game in their favor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if this team actually followed their name, then this game would not have gone well for them. But their comp just kind of destroys in those late game team fights. So
I think one thing that hurt Rock was, like, even though they were getting kills in the bot lane, they weren't able to do much with it just because it was happening so early on that they couldn't really get much damage onto the turrets. FF15 can take that tier 2 mid lane and tier 2 top lane, so lots of free gold just dropping right onto them. And Lynch Draco might be a little stuck. But he's gonna take it. Okay. Take a turret with him, be crowd controlled for several seconds. And just hope to get some stacks. And while that is happening, Amumu takes the top blue buff. And the team that has Baron losing a mid lane turret. I don't know if that's worth it for the Mundo. Like, the Mundo got 2 turrets, so I think it's really good for the side of Rock, because they ended up with 3 turrets on that play. And I think that's one more than FF15's gotten with their Baron.
yeah, I mean, overall, I prefer FF15's turret situation here over Rock's, but it's pretty close in the turret department.
Yeah, and then we do have Soul coming up for the side of FF15 in a minute 45. So could potentially just clear out some vision that Rock might have in the area at this time. Jackospar, other casters can use this overlay. They will have to download an app for it though, so that's up to them, but I'm definitely willing to share the download with them. It is free, so if you want it, you can use it. Ooh. Okay. Base is not going to get interrupted. But I really like what FF15 is doing here. They're just making sure that they get vision inside of Rock's jungle. They're pushing the bot lane. They're getting top lane pushed by Garen. And since Mundo's not in the fight, I don't think that Rock's really able to contest anything here. And, I mean, Rock is just going into a completely dark jungle. They don't see anything on this map. We have wave coming through. I mean, a lot of crowd control is missing so far. Garen is going on to as many people as he can. Lynch Draco is going to be following her to Brevity. Samir not able to get anything here. Zaya going to get a double kill. Garen going to get a few more as well. And this should... I don't know if this is going to be game. I feel like it should be. There's plenty of help to go around for the side of FF15. Zai did 8,000 damage that last team fight. Garen did 6,500. So that is pretty scary. Definitely not enough damage coming through by the Rock team comp. And game number 1. Going the way of FF15.
Who could have seen it?
Not me.
Other than us before the first minute, but
Right.
not us at minute 10.
Yeah, I would not have felt comfortable with it afterward. Oh no, now my client is broketed. Let me current game. Forfeit 15 gets the victory. Very nice. In the future, I will have, well, hopefully we'll have some post-game stats used in the overlay, but not there just yet. Mr. Cookie, YT leading the way in damage, but just barely 39,000. Window Licker on Talia and Sticks on the Zaya both at 38k. And yeah, just not enough damage coming through for the side of Rock. Alright, so we're just getting underway. Not everyone knows exactly how to use the site just yet with tournament codes, but we are getting there. So I think right now we're at our peak viewership and it's right in between games. So that's what we'd really like to see.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh boy, alright. I'm going to do some IT support if you want to respond to chat, if you've got chat.
Sure. Series over? Nope. That's the game 1. And it's best of 3?
Yes. Oh, son of a...
Did the website break?
No, mother. Fluffernutter. Shit. Hold on. Let me do this. Son of a diddly. Try again. Oh no. I'm gonna get yelled at already. So let me screenshot these stats.
What are some of these teams? We taste feet.
Oh no. Alrighty. So I slightly messed something up whenever I was making the season apparently. So sorry about that. Snark, the series not over. That was just game number 1 and a best of 3. I'm gonna invite you to the game if you want.
Sure.
I'll still share my screen just in case, but
How how often does the website update with game
so
stuff?
it would update right away, but with me messing something up, it kind of got rid of it all. So that's
So
100%
everybody
on me.
boo
Yeah, boo me.
boo Simi no Mas.
Okay. Oh boy. People can't read in the beer league. I can't believe I messed up whenever I made the season. And that it didn't default to best of 3. Now I feel like I've checked the lower league too.
What have you done?
And no. People. Hey, cancel. Okay, lástima. These people are frustrating. I'm just mad at myself right now.
Some days everything just goes wrong.
Yeah.
I bought some sodas today at a candy store.
Ooh.
When I got home, I accidentally smashed 2 of them together and got soda and glass shards all over a blanket and some clothes.
That's not good. That's not good. Why would you have that happen? No,
Oh, I just felt like it. I just really felt like smashing glass bottles together. It's just weird craving.
Why are they saying Draftful's not working? I'm so confused. Wouldn't be beer league season without some fun. I might have to be right back. I might have to go join one of the teams and see if I can walk them through this. So,
All right.
you'll just be in silence because I'm going to mute the stream and join that other team. So, enjoy your silence for a few moments. Bye, chat. Alrighty. We are back, and we are ready to draft. The teams are
We're
swapping
ready to
sides.
rumble.
So that makes me happy. Not really. Just have to redo this color stuff. Not that it's that big of a deal, but I wasn't. It's not too far away. I'm glad we only lost one viewer during all of that. That's pretty sweet. Oh no. To move that up. Rare for draft. It's on the main page. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused right now. Um. Alright, wait. Oh, Bunny, can you move down to spectate, please? Thank you.
Oh, am I not in spectate? My bad.
No, you're good. I think they just took too long to get into the correct spots. Oh, shoot.
No, I just wasn't paying attention. I was ordering Magic the Gathering deck.
Ah. No, we... What am I doing? Where is Blue Side series score? Throw that up there. No, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm out of it. There we go. Lost 2 viewers. Not sure how. Azir Band gonna come through again, as well as Nautilus and Mel. Mel's a new one. Coming through for Rock. Zoe, Lulu. Oriana was banned last time here as well. Ooh. Yumi Band coming through. Is Zeri going to be picked up by her Depravity in the bot lane? Elise potentially going to be locked in. Could go support. I think I saw Estock playing it in a game right before the series started. So good flex pick.
Did you switch the scene?
Nope. Good call. Why is this not switching scenes? This is so weird. Now, so I was in studio mode.
Everything's broken.
Everything's broken. Anywho, here we go. Could be Elise jungle, could be Elise support. My money is on the support. We'll see. Sivir, nice, safe farming ADC. Scales very well, gets some pretty good pressure early game too.
Kane?
Ooh, that is a Sawdude special. He mainly only goes red cane ever. So don't expect any fun blue canes this game. But it is a cane nonetheless.
Blue Kane never feels good. It's just like, why play Blue Kane when you could play like Talon?
Ooh. Now you read my mind. Talon, so much fun. Talon was my one trick. Sejuani gonna get locked in. Lots of crowd control again coming in from this side of FF15. Need all of the range for the cane. Alright. Who messaged me? Pat John. So this is game number 2 of the series. Garen, Zinjao, Talia, Zaya, Galio, Mundo, Amumu, Syndra, Samira, and Nami are all fearless banned away. So that is why they will not be picked, banned here, or selected. Gonna get a nice
I'm liking
chunky
set
top
for
lane here.
FF15.
Yeah.
Not set. Yone. I want a
Yone
Yone pick.
in the mid lane.
Because I feel like they don't have a whole lot of like melees for Sejuani. And I think having Yone could be really good for that.
I agree. I think they could also, I mean, Elise hits her cocoon, then goes into melee form. Would also
true.
be pretty helpful. But I only thought of that after you said, like, they need more melee. I was like, wait. She can do that. Yeah, I forget how the Yone into Asol matchup goes. But I think melees actually do pretty well into him. From my experience of not good Asols.
Especially Yone. I mean, anytime Yone is Q3, Ace will just can't press Q.
Right. Yeah, it's a pretty easy knock up to hit right there. We are going to get Shogath, so a nice tank delivery system for the set is going to be picked up by Rock in the top lane. And some scaling Smolder in the mid, Dragon v Dragon. Oh boy. This should be pretty exciting.
I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like FF15's comp is a little bit like, I don't know. It feels like a handful of useless champs. It just in this comp together, like they're not like Sejuani and Set and Smolder and Sivir sometimes can all be like pretty good in different situations, but I feel like these champs put together aren't necessarily going to be the greatest. And then also I don't like Elise support.
Okay.
Elise support's like good at like the level like 1 through 3. Like it's like really good at that if you do it right, but I feel like after that she is just a cocoon and becomes sort of just useless.
Yeah, I could see that. I guess if you're on the side of FF15, you're gonna expect your jungler to be making some more plays earlier in the game than the Kayn. And Sivir, she can farm pretty well in the lane by herself, I want to say. So, like, the Elise can move around, hopefully with Sejuani, try and get some picks onto the Asol just to slow his scaling. Because I think bot lane is going to be pretty annoying against the Karma. It just feels like it almost always is. But, I don't know, I kind of like the Sejuani and set into the Zeri just to deliver crowd control. But yeah, come late game it will be a little bit more difficult to get this area down, especially if Karma goes with the Mikhails early on. But I also wouldn't be surprised if Zeri also took Cleanse just in case.
I'm kind of excited to see how the Cho'Gath does. That's mainly just because I keep getting him in ARAM and he feels useless in ARAM.
That's fair. How do you build him? AP or full or tank?
We go tank.
Oh, see that's the problem. You gotta go Dark Harvest in ARAM, and then you just are really squishy and you're still useless. But you get like 2 stacks of Dark Harvest. And Richie just won it with the Shogath mid. So clearly, if he can win with that mid, it's got to be good for something. I don't know. I played a Clash game last night at Shogath. I missed most of my Qs in lane, but come team fights, I hit like 2. So it can be useful. It can be, just not always. I don't know.
Morgana mid is tremendous.
Yeah. It is really boring too, though. Like, I don't know. I played against a LeBlanc earlier today as Morgana, and I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult, but it was easy.
Which one's more boring, in your opinion?
Oh,
Morgana or Malzahar?
Malzahar. Don't ask me why. I just. Although. I don't know. Like, to play against or to play as? I guess.
Play as.
Malzahar. Like, I'd rather play against the Malzahar, but I'd rather play as Morgana. I feel like. Just because I don't know. I hate Malzahar players. They're just boring. And I know that's
I
a
like to
lot of.
play Malzahar, and then when I ult somebody, I get to take my hands off my keyboard and clap my hands and go hee 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 hoo hoo.
But you could do that every time you hit a Morgana Q.
No, because I gotta like press W and like auto them.
No, you don't auto. Yeah, that's not.
But there's extra
That's
damage.
trying to min max there. Okay.
When I'm Malzahar and I press R, I can't do anything else.
You can move. You can
I heard
walk
there's a
away.
pro player that did that. It worked out great.
It's not the worst. It's a little embarrassing, but I mean there are worse things that you could do. Like, I'm trying to think of something that I don't know. You could have been like Mickey on his first few games with Fnatic, I think, where he was just trash like a season and a half ago. You could be Whippo and lose a lot of your winnings money, lose all of your winnings money, and have it go into a cause that you might not have wanted it to go to. Or you might have got a bloody nose by picking your nose in school today, you know? Much worse things. And I forget what we were talking about. So, tangents are good.
I don't know, we were talking about anything but this game.
Anything but this game. I don't know. When was the last time that we had a new subscriber to Twitch? That's what I want to know.
True.
Like,
Any primers?
It's got to be at least one in the chat, one would assume. 2025?
Any gifters? I think
Nope.
everybody in chat right now might be a sub.
I Either that or they're just
Eric's
all
not a sub.
bots.
Where's the gift just for Eric? Eric, break out your wallet.
Whoa. Break out your wallet.
Get out the wallet sub. And while you're at it, gift some. Gift some subs as well.
That is true. He does work in education.
Oh. So have your students sub.
Have your students subscribe to the beer league. I mean,
Ask your students for their lunch money. Use that lunch money to sub.
honestly, you would only need to ask like 2 kids, 2 students, and that should be enough for a Twitch Prime sub.
Well, they're more expensive now, aren't they? Like, I
Are
don't
they-
know. Oh, it's 25% off right now.
Oh, for Twitch Prime or for lunches at school? Either way.
For a Twitch sub.
Okay. Sounds delicious.
How much are lunches nowadays? They were like $3 when I was in high school.
I couldn't tell you. My school is a cyber school, so kids eat
Oh.
whatever the heck their parents gave them.
So they eat cookies?
One would hope. That's what I would eat. Alright.
That was a little website joke for the website nerds in the chat. Am
Oh.
I right, guys?
Oh, that was good. That was good. It took me, I didn't realize, but now I know. Ah. Okay, let's see. Why do I have an app message? Production.
Oh, I have
well,
an app message.
It's for production for a caster on Beer League Channel
Oh.
2, but I don't know if it's gonna get casted or not. I don't know. Beer League Stout looking kind of boring. No invades going on. But we are getting the expected Elise in the bot lane in that quick early brush. No cleanse for Zeri. So here we go. There are chats going on. I have chats off for some reason. And hopefully Zeri stays on the other side of that minion wave. Estok gonna try and hit somebody. Karma does have a Q to go through. Cocoon going down and lots of damage down. Onto both players actually. I don't know. I know you said that you're looking forward to seeing how Shogat does. But I don't know how it's gonna go. I feel like as Mundo into the Garen, he got pretty low HP early on, and I know that Shogath and Mundo are essentially very similar champions. But I don't know if he's gonna get the kills or not. I don't know if he's gonna be able to stay alive.
Yeah,
like
it's
he could with
also
Mundo.
like you said during the champ select, you know, Cho'Gath, perfect delivery for set. So I am kind of also just worried about it. Because even if it does good, it kind of does bad for his own team.
Right. So kind of we might need the AP Shogath here instead of the tank. I doubt we're gonna get it. I really hope we do get the tank one, just so we can see some stuff. But as we look in the top lane, like he is getting lots of damage down onto him. Window Looker getting a bunch of damage down onto the Aurelion Soul already. Gonna be popping a pot.
With the cold start. All that damage with the cold start.
Yeah. Both junglers gonna meet up in the top side at this top crab. Both do have smite. I'm gonna be moving up there. Smite secured by Sawdude. Sorry, Benson, if you're watching this game back later. I know that you hate whenever casters go off directed cam. But, I mean, this Elise seems to be doing her job of making sure that Zeri can't really walk up. Down about a wave of minions, yes, Zeri will be getting all of those back right now. But I feel like that's a good base for the side of Rock, or FF15. I am surprised that top lane CS is even, though. I feel like me playing as Shogath, I can never do that correctly.
Yeah, the only minions I get is the ones I are.
Benson flying away to his death. My bad, I was taking a shot at the moment, so I guess take a shot for his death. And like, I mean, I didn't realize that Elise was up in that area, but that's what I was hoping she would do during... Oh, flash coming through by both top laners.
Oh.
But like I said, like whenever we were discussing the Elise initially, like I did want Elise to get onto roams, just to hopefully do something, and luckily she was able to make something happen in the mid lane. We do have a dragon roaming down the bot lane. But he's gonna move his way back up. Calling mom in the mid lane. You're gonna survive that gank coming in from the Kane. Sorry guys that there hasn't been much casting going on recently. Lots of watching, but that's gonna happen whenever the game is super duper boring and no one's actually doing anything.
Yeah, but we have the Sunfire Rush from Awesome Nader. Such a great, amazing item. To be fair,
You like
no,
it on
it's just a bad item. I was gonna say, to be fair, they buffed the minion clear, so building it early might make sense, but not the minion. Well, yes, the minion clear. It's the minion and monster clear they buffed. Yeah. So like building it can make sense, but
Sawdude, I don't even know if he got any orbs there. Oh, nice. I'm glad that the beer league is making a good impression on you, Richie. Window licker, looking at the Kane, going to his red buff. Sejuani's on her way as well. And we are going to have some kind of skirmish down here. But it looks like the side of Rock saying, no, we really don't want that fight. We're not nearly strong enough to take this. And for some reason, Sejuani does not want a free red buff. Maybe because she wants a free dragon. And yeah, I don't blame her. Great dash by Awesome there to interrupt the flyaway from Benson. Benson's sitting at 0-2. Sorry if I took your talking point.
No, I was just liking that that dash.
I don't know, I think Call would be a good start on Smolder, Richie. I would listen to Bunnyku.
My actual thoughts on that, though, is I like when I see people that will like start D-Blade and then get like a Cole first back, kind of like getting a first back tier.
Hmm.
I think that's a lot better.
I like it
'Cause
from time to
it's
time. I feel like sometimes it just screws me over, but Benson's flying in with the Dragon's Breath. He's got all coming down that's just going to whiff. S-Stock trying to take down Moonlight. Kane is in the area.
oh the Q.
Moonlight falls, I think. Elise gave some red orbs over as well, and Smolder's just getting some more farming, but just on minions. Oh, there's some champion stuff. Oh. Why? Why did the ASOL stuff get interrupted? Or was he just not able to fly far enough? So I didn't
His
think
flight range is pretty short. I wasn't.
it is. Yeah, I just didn't know where he started it, but I feel like you want to check that. Lynch Draco might be getting in some trouble right here. I can't tell. Does he have flash available? Looks like not yet. A few more moments, but he's got a crowd control train coming. Oh, great wombo combo. Maybe a bit of overkill. But a dead Shogath is a dead Shogath. Sawdude gonna go in, hopefully get some decent damage down onto the Smolder.
Oh.
There we go. Benson's gonna want a little push in on this wave. Hopefully get something before the Elise and Sejuani get there. And nice easy escape for those two. Fly over walls, walk through them. Easy peasy.
How's Zeri doing now? I haven't seen Zeri in a while.
I feel like I don't see Zeri get played very often, even though just the other week Zeri did get played and Karma just went down to the Elise. That Bunniku is not a fan of sticks, looking to get some extra damage, but the barrier going to come through for Zeri. Zeri's just going to live. I think Zeri's good in some certain comps, obviously, especially if she is going to get picked in pro play. But that also could have been because they do best of 5 fearless.
Yeah.
And I feel like that champion can be really good into certain comps. Don't ask me which ones, because I'm not a pro player or an ADC. But I feel like there's, you know, if you enjoy a champ and they're fun, you can always find a way to make them work, like even if they're not currently in meta. Because I feel like every champion fits a certain part of a team comp, and you know, she just fits the ADC part. But if we're looking up some stats,
Well, if we want to talk about stats, I would love to see
the Bunny Q stats.
Do you have a total damage done?
Yeah, I
that
do,
was the
actually.
thing, right? See, if you pull up total damage done, maybe I'll write an Elise apology letter.
She's up there. Higher than everyone except for the Shogath on Team Rock. 3k damage at 12 minutes.
Alright, I'm proven wrong. Elise support, I'm playing it now.
Oh, and here it goes again. Just got 500 damage right there. 600, 800 damage. 1,100 damage in one fight. But the Shogath, wait. Oh, the cocoon. Oh, you gotta go back in. Don't you have your repel?
Nah, set just finishes it off. It's fine.
Yeah. But hey, in that one fight alone, 1.2k damage by that Elise. I think that's pretty great. Looking at the gold graph, it's been a rock solid game all day. Really since level 1, even though they didn't get a kill, just getting some extra damage down. Mom is on her way. Good ult come in by Sejuani. Sawdude gonna live. He's gonna go in inside of Sejuani. She is gonna live. Gonna go down eventually. My bad. Turret gonna take down the Kane. Lynch Draco just giving over lots of damage stacks onto this Elise again. And
Lynch Draco coming in with the Grubhub TP, or the Uber Eats TP, just to deliver them a meal.
yes, it's pretty kind of him. Sitting at 0-3, I think he might be a little bit tilted. I could be wrong. But having played with him for a season, I understand his mindset. And I just want to see the total damage tab again.
He just needs to have some meals, and then he'll be crazy. I know it.
Yeah, how many stacks does he? He's got 3 stacks so far. So.
How many of them are minion stacks?
Oh man, now you're actually making me click on him. I was just looking at
They're all minion stacks.
It would have been nice if they could have gotten to the grubs, take one of those, but they really just had no pressure on the side of the map at that time.
4 minion stacks. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting there.
Hey, 2 more and be golden. But honestly, the map for the side of Rock, or for the side of, yeah, Rock is not looking too good. I'm messing up these team names so much. FF15 is in control, not Rock. Rock is not looking rock solid. Looking like a bunch of pepples out there. And I don't know who on FF15 like should get the credit for this game. I feel that everyone has played really well. Window Looker looking for a solo bolo, just gonna miss out on it. But I feel like S-Stock and Styx have done great in the bot lane. They've got 1,000 gold lead, 1.6k gold lead by the 2 of them, 2.6k gold lead in the mid lane. And like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, this one's pretty heavy towards FF. I mean, the like dominating mid lane early with the Cole, and then I mean this bot lane has just been playing well. The elite support has been doing great, and it's been having good roams as well.
yeah, and like Sawdude, yes, he's up in gold, but his team, I guess they do have a dragon to show for it. But other than that, not too much. He has been a part of every kill for his team. So if Rock is going to do anything, they do need Sawdude there to help get the ball rolling. And it looks like we are going to have another fight in the top lane. Reinforcements are coming in from both sides. Set should have a pretty massive W here, unless he already used it, which... Never mind. Shogath did not get the feast kill because his ult isn't up yet. And
see, Elise's useless. Elise support's so useless. She went into 4 people and couldn't kill all of them.
yeah, that was kind of pathetic.
It's a useless champ. She got baited in trying to help her top laner.
Zor, I don't believe I'm going to be casting another series. I enjoy sleeping. I might be able to get to it tomorrow, potentially. Actually, wouldn't be till later, but we'll see. Richie, or no, sorry, Benson coming in with big ult. Not enough burn to take down the Sejuani. I don't know how much health she lived with. Less than 100, that's for sure. I would go back and check, but where's the fun in that? Dragon number 3 coming up in a minute. It should be all FF15. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's almost got 2 items for them already. Smolder's at 183 stacks and just continuously stacking away. Sawdude wants to donate some stacks as well, so that's very thoughtful of him. Alright, Shogath is at 6 feasts. The vegan Shogath. Dragon is up shortly. His ult's up in 9 seconds. If there were ever a time to do some big munchin', be on this dragon.
They're all set up for it, although Benson is heading for the top lane without TP, so they won't have him here for this drag fight if they decide to fight.
And it
It
looks
looks
like
like they're actually going to start to turn towards Baron.
they are pinging toward the Rift Herald.
Oh, Herald.
There is a teleport available for the Shogun.
Minutes.
I know, I hate it so much. It would be really great, I mean, just for Shogun, just to all TP up there, just for food. Like, I don't see him getting close enough to champions to eat them. And he's not going to be eating this Adicon either. Because the blue side has no idea that FF15's already starting this up.
I feel like Adicon has been too easy to take for what it is. Like, so many champs can just, like, solo it. I mean, I feel like it's such a strong objective.
Maybe I just haven't... I probably don't play the soloing champs that can fight it. So I will take your word for it. But usually, anytime that my team goes after it, it's after we're all at like 10% HP. I'm like, oh god, this is scary. I feel like it was stronger whenever there were the 2 different Adicons, even though I know back then people were also saying that it's really weak. But I really just want one more team fight before this game ends, because I feel like Smolder needs 22 more stacks. Krugs are up on the bot half as well. Would really like for Smolder to take those. But I don't know, I feel like 21 minutes into this game, like, it's not feeling positive for Rock at all. And their only way into this fight, or into a victory, is by getting a pick onto Smolder, and I feel like Smolder is playing safe enough, not really trying to push the envelope, and once they get to 225, it's just over.
Yeah, I think it's largely about whose front line can stay alive longer. And it's definitely, so far, it's definitely FF15. Well, I mean, I guess it's not even necessarily whose front line can stay alive longer, because this set just throws one front line into the back line.
Right.
And it's a scary situation.
Yeah, I mean, how much health does Shogath have? Let's take a gander. He's sitting at, what, 4,300? So, not too shabby. That is going to be a good chunk landing onto anyone's head. I really haven't... I want to see the damage out coming from Zeri, because I feel like it hasn't been that much yet. Just at not even 4K yet through 22 minutes. Not looking too great. I mean, obviously Zeri's going to scale because they are an ADC, but we kind of need the scaling to start it a little bit sooner than later.
I think with some good macro, Rock can really kind of turn things around here.
Ooh, good flash coming in by Sawdude. Make sure that he avoids the set W. We got a feast. We got a feast on a champion. And Smolder is still stacking, now at 228. Smolder is an Elder Dragon. Good job, Lintraco. Beast in a real one. But Smolder's just going to be terrifying to play against now. Because the only one with real range is the Asol. And I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Yeah, Smolder is definitely going to be difficult to stick onto.
Yeah. I mean, especially like with having a Sivir that can just beat him up, that's also really nice. I know that Karma can go Malignance, but I'm kind of surprised that she went Malignance this game. I don't know, I feel like there's more helpful things that she could build. Because there is no cleanse for the Zeri. And I don't know, I feel like Mikhail's wouldn't be that bad, but I don't know. I feel like this is a really strange game. Where like we really haven't had any like team fights that I can remember. Like I feel like a lot of them were just the biggest ones might have been a 3v3 in bot lane early, but that I don't even think happened.
Yeah, it's been mostly skirmishes, maybe one team fight, but I'm not too sure that Rock would really be able to pull much out of it at this point. I think that the
Gosh.
you know, Smolder has his items and he has his stacks, so without really a solid way to get onto the Smolder, this might just be slow burnout to the rest of the game, to the end of the game.
Yeah. And like one thing to note too, the Smolder is 2 levels higher than the next person in the game. And that's his own ADC. So like that's not good news if you're on the side of Rock. He's got a big mom now. And Sejuani just going right into the face of the enemy team. Mom is going to get called down. Shogath looking to fight the Set. Set is going to deliver him into the backline. My goodness gracious, that damage coming out.
It's everybody.
Early barrier coming through. Nicely done.
And there's that team fight.
Yeah, there's the one team fight that they needed. Came right after Baron, and that should be GG. So, good series to FF15. Rock, I think game 1, first half was great. Not really sure of what went wrong other than like just the team comp. Couldn't really keep up. I am sorry for ruining everything that happened on the stats website. So that's on me. And we'll find a way to fix it. Probably not. But we will see. GG's, everybody. Bunnyku, thank you for casting with me. I really do appreciate it.
Yep.
I wish you best of luck at your job, your career, and we hope to have you back as a caster, or at least co-caster. I know a lot of people would love to have you as a podcast host. So we will see what happens. But thank you for joining me today. I'm sure chat really enjoyed it because I hate listening to myself, so they must too.
Yep, it was nice being able to watch this, see myself get proven very wrong on Elise support.
Yeah, oh man, S-Stock. S-Stock's in the chat too. So, I mean, he dealt 9,800 damage. Asol, Nefiri, Karma all dealt less than 7,000 damage, so I think it's okay to be wrong sometimes, though, especially whenever you took so long off of Beer League. I think that's
I'm proud to be wrong. I make bold claims. I view the stats. See what happens.
That's fair. That is fair. All right. Well, thank you for
Swain still sucks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. whoa, whoa. Depends on where and what team comp, but he can definitely be really good. But that's just me because I'm a Swain enjoyer. I mean, no, I'm not. If you're in Beer League Light, don't ban that champion. He sucks.
Swain is fun.
Yeah. Cookie, great series, great job. In the top lane, nice delivery service of the Shogath. And all right, it's been an hour, 55 minutes, almost 56. Thank you, Bunny Q. Thank you, chat. GG's to FF15. Way to take home the first win in the Beer League Stout season. And that's all we got. Good night, everybody.